During my 2.5 years serving under the president, I traveled on every single one of his foreign trips. We'll give him a minute. We'll stay here all night for President Trump. The most unforgettable trip we ever took was December 25th, 2018. It was Christmas Day, and my husband Brian and I had just cleaned up wrapping paper that was shoved in literally every corner of our house. When I had to walk out on my own family's Christmas, I couldn't tell them the place that I was going because the place I was traveling to was so dangerous. They didn't want anybody in the world to know that the president would be on the ground even for a few hours. Yet we have men and women living, serving, sacrificing every single day in that exact location. We boarded Air Force One in complete and total darkness. There were no lights on the plane, no lights on the runway. Our phones and computers shut down. We were going totally off the grid. And 12 hours later, in the pitch black of night, we landed in war-torn Western Iraq. Again, no lights on the plane, no lights on the runway. The only light you could see was coming from about a mile away. The reason there was light in that one location is because there were hundreds of troops packed into a dining hall, gathered thinking they were having dinner with senior military leadership from around the region. They had absolutely no idea that the president and first lady were about to walk into that room. And when they did, it was a sight and a sound and a scene that I hope I never forget. That room absolutely erupted. Men and women from every race, religion, region, and political party stood up and started chanting over and over and over again, USA, USA, USA. That was the kind of patriotism President Trump brought back to our country, and he's going to bring it back again. One of the young soldiers yelled from the back of the room, "Mr. President, I re-enlisted in the military because of you." And without missing a beat, the president said, "And son, I am here because of you." As the president made his way around the room, that same young soldier came up to me and said, "Sarah, you have a tough job." I told him, "What I do is nothing. You take bombs and bullets. That is a tough job." Then the soldier reached up and he pulled the Brave Rifles patch that he wore on his shoulder, and he placed it into my hand. He said, "Sarah, we are in this together." I couldn't say anything. I just reached up and I hugged him and thanked him for being the hero that he is, that helps keep us free. As we sit here tonight, I'm thinking of people like that young soldier. They fight every day to keep us free, and they deserve a leader at home who has their back like they have ours.